We're live. We're real. We are so real here at the LA School of Comedy, where, yes, New York City, you've been watching. We don't know how, but you've been watching. And so I just wanted to say congratulations to Mike Moody, who just taped his first special. And it's very special. I would have been there had I not been sweating every molecule off of my body at my daughter's graduation. Now, somebody explained this to me. If I go to one graduation for 4 hours, what is the second graduation 2 days later? Have you heard of this?
I've seen that.
Oh, you have?
It's
okay.
like for the whole school, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what it
One
is.
for the school.
Dude, all I know is that 8 hours is a work day. And that's all I have to say. But I'm very proud because, yeah, it's a work day. It's a work day. I just can't. I was at Yankee Stadium. All these emotions were, I never do time, but I just have to say, these emotions were coming over me as I was going to Yankee Stadium. And my husband is like, don't cry. But I'm looking at the baseball players, and there's like so many that I've had some kind of affiliation with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, oh my God. Because like Elston Howard was the first black Yankee, and I dated his son, and he looked so much like his son. He was so hot, his son. And so I saw that. That made me upset. I was crying. And then I remember Dave Winfield. I didn't take a date. Don't even ask, okay? Don't even, all right? And I was running around with a Japanese, listen, a black Japanese gambler, okay? That's who I was in love with and had no time for Dave Winfield. None. And I know, the things you can miss. I missed Macho Camacho. I was supposed to hook up with him, never had a chance. But you guys have a chance to hook up with a great space here that we have at LA School of Comedy, where we do so many things, because this is not about me. This is about you getting your stuff on, getting your stuff going. So you see what Moody's doing, you got to work on your stuff. And we are not a place of employment. Why do I say that? Because we don't. Just sometimes you guys get lucky and shit happens here. But you got to be in it to win it. So that means that you have to have all your stuff in order. If you ever want to work with me, that means you have to have your EPK in order. If you don't know what that is, then you need to talk to me about that. Because you need to have all your stuff in order so that people don't say to me afterwards, you know, the one with, and I say, was it a boy or girl? Well, I can't say because I have to be, you know, I'm woke. It's the one. Like, when did freaking one come up? Like, what? Now what? Now what? Like, it wasn't the worst freaking Passover this year ever with everybody telling me they're coming. They are coming. I'm seating a table. How many are they? That's all I'm asking. And it's just a respectable question for any Jewish mother, okay? And black mothers, too. Black mothers are the worst, right? If they coming, then how many of them they coming now? Now, how many? So the one. Anyway, that's what I was going through. And did I bore you? Please, get yourself together right now. We could be in a bonnet, but instead, we're going to keep it calmer with the comedy of Connor. Let's do it. Connor, not Connor. I'm sorry. Go, give it to me.
Colin?
Colin. Go. Give it to me, Connor. I do have to call Colin back today. Remind me.
Let's go, Connor.
Connor is the name of my imaginary Irish friend. What's up, guys? It's good to be here. This new lighting is so fancy. It's awesome. I feel like I'm on stage. A little bit about me. I'm half Irish, 48% Croatian, and 2% milk. I love dairy. It's my favorite. I also love comedy. I've been having a blast these past couple of months. I went to Moody's show. It was awesome.
Yay!
It was very cool. Told my grandkids about it. My imaginary Irish grandkids. Name one Connor. But I love the wordplay. You can move letters around. It changes the meaning of everything. My favorite, like any 6-year-old, is the F word. Starts with F, ends with CK, has the U in between, still spells fire truck. Best dad joke ever. My favorite. But, yeah, I don't know. Like anybody who starts stand-up comedy, I started sit-down therapy recently. It's been great, been very interesting. My therapist says, she says, Colin, you have to learn to love yourself. You have to really love yourself. And I've really been trying, but so far it's been unrequited. It's going terribly. I'm playing hard to get. I wouldn't pick me. I don't know if you've seen me. I look like a ventriloquist dummy for a normal-sized comedian. It's awesome. Very humbling. I took a 23andMe test, and I came back and just said Ewok, hairless Ewok. I don't know if you guys remember that cat, Mr. Bigglesworth, from the Austin Powers movie, Dr. Biggles' cat. We're related. That's what my uncle had said. I'm in the celebrity club. It's awesome. Wells Fargo, banks are everywhere. I always just walk in and pitch loan officers ideas. It's kind of like my own private Shark Tank. They always say no. They asked me to leave after the last one. I think Shark Tank will like it. See what you guys think. I call it Blood Bath and Beyond. It's a pawn shop for bodily fluids. Sell sperm, eggs, whatever. I tried to sell sperm, but nobody wants short Irish guy. Connor sperm. It's terrible. I'll never let it go. What else? Technology. It's taken over the world. Amazon, Instagram, Google. Somehow they show us ads before we even know we want these things. We don't email. I don't say anything. It shows it to you. I've tried to figure this out. How do they know? I think I cracked it. The internet is making us psychic. That's how I think I know every time before I open. You guys are just stunned silence. Whoa. Every time before I open my online dating profile, that's how I know there'll be no responses. 100% track record. It's great. I've been trying the online dating. It's going as good as the set is going. Downstairs. Yeah. They need dating websites for people that look like me. Potatoes. Potatoes.com. Let's just get this over with .net. Cityallmarriage.biz. Or maybe I need to make my own app and have my own height filter. Just have it from like Kevin Hart to Tom Cruise. It could fit in between all those little fellas. But Elon Musk, that rich guy and racist guy who bought Twitter and is ruining it, or he did ruin it, he's going to sell this microchip you can put in your brain called a Neuralink. And it will allow you to orgasm on command. And I think you know what that means. I will be buying one immediately. Just all day. And then starting my own website. Just call it I don't need any of you anymore.com. It'd be great. Yeah. Yay, me. This is going so awesome. Yeah, thank you. Golf clap.
I like that one.
That's my type 5. Now I have to look at my phone. You get half memorization, but please hold searching.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh yes, this is good. Santa Monica. I do Uber Eats on my motorcycle. It's going terribly. It just rains all the time. There's no tourism left. It's the end of the world. It's great. But when I was down there a couple of days ago, now Santa Monica, they just keep having more police and there's less people. I don't know what they're policing, but now they're on horses. It's kind of crazy to me. Like, is Billy the Kid on the loose? Are they protecting us from Zorro? It just seems so random to me. Why do you have horses in front of Santa Monica? What else here? This is an oldie but a goodie. Martha Stewart. She's been doing her pictures, her saucy, sexy pictures, which is great. She's talking about doing a bachelor for old people called like the Golden Bachelor. It's cool. I want to pitch reality shows. I walk by Wells Fargo's all the time and just go in and pitch them to loan officers. They always say no. See what you guys think. These are reality shows for old people. 90-year-old fiance. Amazing Race, but it's just old people driving to the grocery store. Love is Blind, but it's just old people reading the labels of jars. Instead of Vanderpump Rules, be Bladder Pump Rules. This is terrible. Sometimes when I'm walking by an old folks' home, I'll stick my head in the window and just yell bingo. Watch the place go crazy. Lastly, I'll talk about politics, guns. They're everywhere. They're terrible. I hate them. Bullets now. It's kind of, I think, like the analog, but with technology. Lasers. Going to be coming soon. Sort of like digital bullets. They're going to be everywhere. Laser guns. They're putting them on airplanes. Putting them on tanks. You know where they're going to put them next? Republicans. It's really terrible. Star Wars has ruined us. There's no gun control in Star Wars. Everyone has lasers. They got them on swords. Guys in their bathrobes. They're just shooting them. In the movies, they just sort of go off screen. In real life, they just keep going. They don't move at like the speed of sound. They move at the speed of light. It's going to be a shit show. We got to get in front of this now. I figured it out, though. We got to rebrand guns. Now they're like cool and black and sleek. They're like little Batmans. Like people fetishize them. It's lit. I think they should only be allowed to be pink with Hello Kitty, which works because guns are for pussies. And instead of making like a cool bang sound when you pull the trigger, I think it should just make like a fart noise. Or just like a scream with a pre-recorded of kids who've already been killed by him, something like that.
Wow.
That'd be awesome.
That's a fucking...
Yeah, French president. What else? Baldness. I'm bald. I'm super bald. It's my burden. When I was watching Star Trek, Lincoln, I don't know where Lincoln went. He's always I think it's like the Houdini of the LA Comedy School. You see him and he's gone somewhere watching this. But I was watching Star Trek and the Next Generation, the best one, the best Star Trek ever. But everybody's bald. They still got a bunch of bald people. Even in the future, they haven't figured this out. We should dedicate resources to this. We should have like a NASA for baldness. At least a telethon. I think cancer gets all the attention. They got like Race for the Cure. Cancer wins every year, that race. It must be so fast. Should give something with baldness a chance. What else? You're staring at me. How much time do I have, Monica?
You have 3 minutes.
Oh, this is like the longest I've made it. This is awesome. This is like my Everest. I'm sailing. This is awesome. Thank you, buddy. We'll see if I have anything else. Oh, this is with Star Trek with all the racist police in the news. Growing up, I think I had this wrong impression, thinking Star Trek would, in real life, would be like that. In the beginning, there'd be like the choir, and they'd like pull up to a planet and be all peaceful. In real life, it would be like the theme from Cops. It'd be like, bad boys, bad boys. They'd pull up, beam down to a planet. They'd be like, set phasers to racist, and then just beat the shit out of some aliens, beam up, and then just get out of there. I think that would be Star Trek. That's awesome. Oh, I got the light. That's. I'm going to give my time back to the room. I'm such a giver. Thank you, guys. You've been a terrible audience. Thank you.
Where do they find you?
I'm on Instagram, and I'm so close to 1,000. It keeps fluctuating, like 988 to 1,000. You kids can push me over. It's like a telethon. Colin O'Reilly, but the O'Reilly, the O is a 0.
Okay.
Because I'm hip and cool and young. Yes.
Yeah.
That was. Let me tell you. The Star Trek thing is so funny.
Or Connor O'Reilly. Yes.
Or Connor, right? Depends. Hey, listen. As long as you get the check, right?
Exactly. I get a check?
You get it, as long as you get a check, right? It doesn't matter. You can even get paid by Pez. As long as you're ready for the comedy of the one and only Chris Diaz. Let's do this, Christy.
Yeah.
Good job.
What's up, MFs?
The end.
I'll do it, baby. Please don't break it. Please don't break it. You got it? Okay.
Slide.
We all enjoying our time in the hot box. Make some noise for yourselves. Yeah. I always get all the time to look like one of those YouTubers, you know, them pranksters that just have way too much money. I'm just like, nah, I'm just a broke ass college student. Yeah. I'm actually returning to comedy from recently being involved in a car accident. Yeah, it was my fault. I was a perpetrator and somebody. Then again, that makes me sound like I meant to do it. Nah, I would never wish that on somebody. No. But the guy actually lacked a bumper on his car, so my car took more damage. I had to replace my whole headlight assembly, and thank God nobody was hurt. You know, praise the Lord. But the thing is, I just turned 26, so I'm having to think about it a lot. I'm off my parents' health insurance. So, hell yeah, no insurance. We eating it in this bitch, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. If some serious bodily harm, right, were to happen to me in that instance, ambulance gonna pick me the fuck up. We gonna pull right past UCLA and pull up to instead you die today. Hell yeah. Yeah, you like wordplay, right? I commend that. Here, fist bump. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I have this fucking ongoing beef with my massage parlor down the street. I live in Englewood, by the way, so the Westfield over there is slightly different from this motherfucker over here. Yeah, it's called Healing Hand, and, you know, I used to be the prized customer. You know, I have those punch-ins just like you do, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that's, this year is when it all went to fucking turmoil. You know, I try to film them. I try to actually be one of those fucking annoying ass YouTubers that just invades your space and fucking film. I just wanted to get a massage. Yeah. So when they actually did see the camera, you know, they put me on the fucking flatbed, and then they got the biggest motherfucking woman to do me. Oh shit, she got freaking, like freaking Bam Bam Bigelow arms. Pop, 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 pop. Exactly. I felt exhilarated after that, I must admit. But god damn it, I want my usual Wendy. Come on, get Wendy over here. Christ. Yeah. You know, we had some very interesting conversations before this live stream started. Yeah. This girl kept asking me, hey, where have I seen you before? Did I see you at fucking Sunrise Rooftop? Nah, but I could be at any rooftop I fucking want. Yeah. She was like, well, when else was I seen you? Probably right before we were birthed, before we came out of each other's mom's pussy. Well, maybe have I seen you at Fourth Wall Comedy? Nah, but I'm about to break your fourth wall. Maybe break your back while I'm at it. Hell yeah. Love that dude. I love these two people. Another interesting conversation we had. Batman. How do we determine who's the best Batman, right? Well, how would women determine who's the best man? Who gives the best head? Yeah, who you want to get head from? Will it be Michael Keaton? Will it be George Clooney? Perhaps Christian Bale? Oh yeah, I'm gonna suck 2 dicks. JK. For now, I got 10 minutes for you motherfuckers, so I'm about to do some of my originals. Hell yeah, she like it, let's go. I want to talk about these recent presidents, man. Both presidents accused of hiding classified documents at their living spaces. Let's just be honest, ain't nothing gonna get done about this, right? See, if it were up to me, I hold both them motherfuckers accountable my way. And how might I do it, you may ask? This Sunday at WWE's Armageddon, Donald J. Trump takes on Joe Biden. Hell in a Cell! JR's gonna be like, by God, Trump just chokeslammed Biden into a steel cage! Oh my God! This guy was Joey Styles from ECW, but you get the point. It's no longer if you can't do that time. If you don't do the crime, it's if you do that crime, you best put your body on the line, bitch. I can see by your general reaction you'd want Joe Biden to win. So there's this special move. Oh my God! Here comes Joe Biden with the dementia bomb! Fuck yeah. Love you all. You guys are a fucking fantastic audience. I love these two people right here. You and me going to get to know each other. Let's have a good open mic. Let's hotbox in this motherfucker after. I'm Chris Diaz. You can follow me on Instagram, GuyMain__. Let's go.
Beautiful. Can I ask you to repeat it one more time?
My Instagram, GuyMain, spelled GUYMANE__. Thank you guys. Let's go.
There you go. All right. Never hit the mic. Put it back. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Hey, can I get a hug?
Of course you can get a hug. Of course you can, because we're going to fix that. That's funny. Shit. You're going to keep it. You're going to keep it, and you're going to put it in the bank. You will. You will. You should. Oh, stop that.
I'm humbled.
I think you're humble, but you also can't get yourself sick.
That was something.
That was something, and you know what? You have to enjoy energy. You have to do something. You have to work the entire room. When you do Vegas, you want that kind of fucking energy, guys.
Yeah.
That can keep it going, and it takes a lot. And your jokes are there. You dictate. You make them laugh. You wait. Let them do it. Okay, so come see, come sa. What am I say? I don't want to give you any notes like that, but it's really refreshing to see energy. And energy for everybody comes down differently. Everybody has different kind of energy. When you talk really fast, people can't understand you, but you understand yourself. But I'm not going to talk about that today, because really, let's bask in the warmth of the one and only Mr. Mike Moody.
Oh, okay.
Just had a wonderful show, I heard, and he knows where I was, so that's why I couldn't be there. It was at the graduations.
Oh, yeah.
Come with us. Let's get some
Mike
music.
Moody!
Yeah, Mr. Moody.
You sprayed this mic. It's wet as shit. I don't know.
My bad, G.
It's okay. No, it's okay. It smells like a doctor's office now.
Don't touch the mic like it's
my
fake,
God.
Tony.
Oh, shit. How you guys doing? You guys good?
Woo!
Yeah, word. Okay. It's a Wednesday halfway through the week. All right. That's good. You talk about the presidents, and I think that's interesting, because Biden's running for office a second time. How do you guys feel about that? That's not even a question.
It's not good.
He's too old.
It's not good.
He's like every other actor
He needs a new car.
returning to the franchise that nobody asked for. He's just way too old for the job he's doing. That's it. He's just fucking too old. I don't.
He's Vin Diesel.
He's way fucking too old, man. He's old. He's fucking old. I was watching like 2012, and you guys ever seen any like apocalyptic movie? They always have a president who's like not a white man. You know, it's always like a black guy or a woman. So anytime like I see a white man run for president and win, I feel very comfortable. There's no tidal wave coming. It's just an old man running for president.
That's a great joke.
If Kamala wins, and I'm like, if Kamala becomes president, then I'm gonna be like, fuck, where? Because I remember when Trump won, I was like, I've seen Deep Impact. This is not gonna go well. This is fucked up. I'm always happy because they always have like a colorful cabinet and shit. Like the Secretary of Defense is like some child. It's some weird shit. Like they always make it like very inclusive. An inclusive presidency is sign of the end times. Oh man. Oh. But not like the franchise shit is real. Like when people are getting old for shit. I don't know. I was making another Good Burger. And you guys know what Good Burger is, right?
Oh,
The
yeah.
Kenan and Kel. It's been 25 years. Absolutely. It's been 25 years. I hope it's funny. Because I don't know what's funny about two black dudes working an entry-level job for 25 years.
Hey, yo!
Unless somebody's higher management, I'm pretty sure Ed did well for himself. I don't know. They're making a fucking another Indiana Jones. And he's still like running and fighting. I'm like, yo, Indiana Jones doesn't have arthritis. Doesn't make any sense. He's like still strong. Like he's like 80 something. And he still can outrun a boulder. Maybe they let him run. Maybe they don't let him outrun it this time. That'll be fine. I don't know. Yeah. Is that what he's on? He's on steroids?
Well, he's on
No,
testosterone
GBH.
replacement for sure.
Definitely, because he's fucking too
It's
strong,
on
man.
GBH.
And it's
Yes, steroids.
Harrison Ford can fuck longer than I can, probably. Like, he's a very strong man. I realized recently through just talking to my friends about their relationships and us talking about relationship shit, I remember this very prominent moment. My parents passed away when I was really young, but I remember this prominent moment where my dad was listening to my mom argue with him, and she was like, kind of like, she didn't throw anything. She was like, it was crazy, and I could just see his face. And I just remember seeing his face with this fucking very energetic black woman just like going off in a public space. And I remember seeing his face, and I remembered his face. And then when I got into a relationship and I was living out here, I got into an argument in the public space with another black woman, and like it was like a girl I was with, and like something happened where like I was outside of my body and I could see my face, and I was like, I am him, like I am him. Like, you know, you ever see like, you know, like you see an anime, somebody's like trying to reach for their power, trying to figure out who they are, and I was like, that is me, I am him. Like I was sitting there like,
Oh my god.
this is.
Watching it.
It's crazy, man. I don't like to get beat up physically, but I do. I'm down for emotional BDSM. That's what I realized in my relationships. I like to be beat down emotionally. I like when she. Okay, cool. I'm down for that. That's cool. All right, I'm cool. Yeah, appreciate it. But no, for real, I was like seeing it get beat down, and I'm like, yeah, I'm down for you ain't shit. You know, I can. That gets me off. I don't need the urge to get better. Just tell me I need to be better. No hands. You don't need to. Just let me know that I need to fucking work on myself. And it's always a hot time. It's weird. That's what I take. Only, yeah, yes, yeah. Has to be a woman of color though. She can't be. Because other than that, it was racist.
Hey, yo!
Let me see. I saw one of my exes like a week before I did the special. She came into town. I told you about that, right? Yeah, it was weird. You know how like she just came. Yeah, she just came, and then she just was talking to me, and like I realized. Have you ever saw an ex after and realized why it didn't work? But you have like you don't have to go through all the experiences. It's like 15 minutes. Like however long the relationship was, it was reduced down to like 10 minutes. When they talk to you, like, oh, I can't stand this bitch. Like it's just really fast because you haven't forgot. It's like muscle memory. And I remember that. And I remember she was like fucking up niggas and shit. And I was living in Baltimore, and I was not fighting nobody in Baltimore. I was not fighting for nobody's honor. There's too many guns and too much shit going on. I just had to catch her red-handed one time. So one time I went out of town for Thanksgiving, and I came back like 3 or 4 hours early. And she's like, "Oh, I didn't know you were here." And she like panicked, and we thought that was funny. And I was in the car, and my cousin was driving me, and he was like, "She's obviously fucking other niggas, dude. I just want you to know." Like, he's like older than me, so he's telling me, "Why is she so surprised you're coming home? She knows you're coming home. Why the fuck is she so fucking surprised?" But I'm too forward, and sometimes me being too forward sounds like I'm being a piece of shit a little bit. So she came in the house, and she was like, "Oh, I'm so glad to see you." And she's like all in my face, and I was like, "Yo, your breath smells like dick." She was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "I don't know how I know what it smells like, but somehow I know that's what it is. Like, I know it's not pussy. I know pussy smells like. That's on my tongue a lot. You know what I mean? So I know that that's not what it was. But I could tell it was some type of reproductive organ. Like, I could feel it was something about the fucking potency of it all. Yeah, something was going on. So yeah, that didn't work out. And then no, it's fine. I'm so glad when I saw her again, I realized, yo, you dodged a bullet, my nigga. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. We almost had a kid, though. That was crazy. That was scary.
Almost.
Almost. You know what I mean? Almost.
Oh, no.
You just have that fucking, that I'm late time frame thing. You're like, oh, God. And you go through all this shit in your head. And I was like, I grew up religious, so I pray for that type of shit to happen on its own. So, as opposed to an abortion. Thank you. You guys get it right. I prayed for. Okay.
Hey, yo!
I don't know what the fuck that is. That's like a DJ tag. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that shit. You got a lot of energy. I appreciate it. It's like a DJ tag. It's like, I appreciate the energy. It's like misguided a little bit.
One.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I've been watching a lot of TV, and I love TV. I watch TV all the time. I watched Born Identity last night just for shits and giggles again. But a lot of TV's dense. A lot of TV has a lot of stuff in it that you don't realize you're watching. It's a hidden codes. People have decodings on TV about movies and stuff like that. There's unofficial franchises and all that type of shit you can watch. But I watched George of the Jungle, and I realized that was about interracial relationships. Anybody seen George of the Jungle before? You guys ever seen that before?
Yeah.
Yes.
She meets him in Africa. He can play the drums. He teaches her how to dance.
It's amazing.
His best friend is an intellectual, but he has to dumb himself down every time he sees her. Did you see that when he's reading the books and he can tell her everything? And then he's like, no, just fucking throw shit in the air and be an ape. So every time he talks, he has to be an ape. The mom hates him. When he goes to Africa, like when he comes to America, he has a big dick, remember? Because his friend, yeah. Everybody remembers that scene. I remember that. I remember being like, why is that in a Disney movie? It's so weird. I don't know what else to say about it, but it is. The guy that wanted to be with her became a missionary in the area that they were living in. It's about Africa. He could run really fast. He had Nike endorsements. I mean, y'all don't think this is what it is? And then if you watch the second one, his friend who's super smart and intellectual ends up going to Vegas and becoming a musician. And that's the blackest shit ever. Like, the smartest dude being like, you know what, I'm going to just go ahead and do this music shit because this shit is funny. Thank you. That's all I got for those notes. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
Where can we find you, Mr. Moody?
You can find me at Mike Moody 91 on Instagram. Yeah, thank you.
You like some chicks that are 91. Because you like that older crowd, right?
Yeah.
That old school.
That's right. We're going to get up and do it again with the comedy of Josh Kaplan. Let him hear it.
Alright.
Give it up.
Thanks. Hello, everyone. That's my name. Alright.
I took a shit on an airplane recently.
Oh my God.
It was a very turbulent time in my life. Changing the world feels hard. It feels hard. So in that regard, I guess it's kind of like my uncle.
Oh.
It feels hard. You seem to empathize with that one. All right. Thank you. I once watched someone drop a coconut off a roof onto a man who was masturbating.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
That nut busted. Okay.
Oh what?
That's another reason I like hats. I was wearing a hat that day, and good for disguise. And also they're good for some protection if someone drops a coconut on your head. Thank you. Okay. All right, we're in a big city now. I haven't been here long, but I'm liking it. I gotta say, parking is tough to find in a big city. Yeah, you get a lot of parking tickets from that little parking cop. The guy with the yellow vest and a little notepad. The ticket costs less than it would to actually park. Doesn't make any sense. I always wonder what he does with that notepad. If he's got his own little section where he doodles or journals a little bit, maybe. I don't know what he would journal. A little traffic cop. This is a setup. Just walked by a really loud party. Called 911. Because he's a traffic cop. Just watch a man punch a woman across the face. Called 911. I think I need this for this one. Don't worry, the last one's the best. Just watched a woman get mugged at a bus station. I was dialing 911. She came over to ask for money for the bus. I took my wallet out. She stole my wallet. Called 911. There we go. All right. Big through line there. Thank you, thank you. All right, I think we can all agree, this is a good transition, that time can be hard to track sometimes, right? Like, as you get older, older people can say to younger people certain things that younger people can't say back. For instance, whenever my mom sees me, she'll say something like, "Oh my God, Josh, you've gotten so mature. You look taller. Have you grown? And what's that hair on your chin?" And it's flattering, right? It's supposed to be a compliment. It's annoying, but I can't say any of that back, you know? "Mom, hey, oh, you look mature. I like the wrinkles. You look shorter. Have you shrunk? And what's that hair on your chin?" You guys know that thing where you see a cemetery, you pass by a cemetery, and you think, that's a nice cemetery. What is that? You know? The headstones look really crisp. Yeah, the bodies must be fresh. Yeah, thank you, that guy.
Sorry.
No, I enjoy it. Any churchgoers here? No? My kind of crowd there, all right. I'm Jewish, so that's good. Well, it's fine, it's not good, whatever. I have good news, though. Hosanna. Believe this good news. Not all priests and pastors are child molesters. They're not. How do I know? Because I just had sex with one. All right. Jesus, though, right? Gotta be really glad he died. Really happy he got killed. For our sins, right? One of my favorite deaths ever, for sure. What's a better death than Jesus?
Hitler.
Dude, that's the joke.
Oh.
You're taking my joke. Hitler. You wrote the joke for me. Hitler. Hitler and Jesus. But those are two of the best deaths, right? What's better than those two?
About the whole time.
That was fucking quick.
I said I'm Jewish, and you're like, Hitler, right? I was like, yeah. I gotcha. Jesus and Hitler, though,
Yeah,
right?
that in the holster.
What's better than that? Don't worry, I got this. Jesus and Hitler, the two best deaths, right? They're two of my favorite. Definitely top 10. Definitely top 10, right? You got Stalin, Bin Laden, Genghis Khan, Ivan the Terrible, the Pharaoh. No other Jews, that's okay. The guy who made Gremlins 2, the guy who made Counting, Hitler, and Jesus. All those terrible guys and Jesus. Best deaths ever. Thank you very much. You've been very nice. I've enjoyed it.
And where can they find you?
Nowhere right now.
Nowhere right now?
Correct.
Nice,
That's your Instagram
nice
handle?
single Jewish boy?
Yes, that is my Instagram.
Are you kidding me?
That'd be a good
I will
one,
stalk you and I will find your Instagram because I know some women out there that might be interested. Or
all right.
depends on whatever. I don't care. All I can tell you is that if you think that there's a dearth of females in comedy, think again. And we come from all places and let them come and get seated. Come on in. Give them a round of applause. Henry. Lincoln has been going all over town trying to find better lighting.
No.
Yes. He can't help it. He's mixed. He's mixed,
Like
and they
slightly-
have their own situation.
I mean, the local light could be a little bit better. Come on.
Why don't you motherfuckers buy me
It's
one?
fun.
So do you think I have that money? I'm trying to just 10 bucks for a mic.
fixed.
Guys,
Gotcha.
we're here for comedy, and I want to give them a round of applause and attention so that they won't do all of this on your set. Do it. A round of applause and attention. So we get it all for you. Putting it on you today, yes. Today I'm doing this something different. All right, so guys, you guys gotta get a room. Together, that would be nice. Can you imagine you and Henry in the same room, and you're complaining and saying, "Henry, I can't see it." And Henry says, "It's the light. It's the goddamn light. Lincoln, if you would look, you would see that it's the light." So I will ask you to please, once you're situated, give your attention to the stage, to the one and only Lana. Let her hear you. Come on, Lana.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. How are you? I wish I had more things prepared, but you know, one of my favorite people died today, and I just want to talk about Tina for a second.
Yeah.
Tina Turner, if your
R.I.P.
children are not familiar, is one of the greatest people to ever walk this earth, and is a far better woman than me, because what Tina Turner has taught us is that you can get your ass beat repetitively and brutally and go on to do so much better than that person who did that to you and not Proud Mary dance all over their fucking face. Okay? Ike Turner died before Tina could. She outlived him. She was more famous than him. She was richer than him. She did everything that he did not want her to do, and she did it with grace. It's not a joke. Just some real shit.
Yeah.
Okay? So, just a quick moment of silence for Tina Turner. Thank you. Because, again, to get your ass beat like that and still go on to be very, very famous, and not once, ever, trash the person that did that to you. That woman should have been in comedy, because I'll tell you, that's got to be the best spirit ever. Okay? Like I don't know anybody, because me, I still got 7 grudges, okay, on people that cut me off in traffic, okay? Like, I still get, like, mad over the stupidest shit. And most recently, dating, on the dating app, I matched with this guy who looked sort of familiar, and he seemed to also say that I looked familiar. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, let's chat for a second and see, you know, where I am. And I go, oh, okay. Where do you live? He tells me he lives in Long Beach. And I said, oh, that's why we never met. Now I remember you. Okay? You're you're geographically undesirable, sir. Okay? Gas is like $5 a gallon. Okay? Oh, no, it's okay, I'll drive to you. No, listen, sir. I do not want that kind of pressure. I don't want you spending $100 on gas just to come over to me and be emotionally abused. Okay? Like, you should, you know, I mean, if you want to pay for it, you know, Mike, you can also see me after. Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's actually, when you pay for it, it's not racist.
Okay. It's not. It's not at all.
Just facts.
Yeah.
I'm very, very experienced and equipped for that. I'll tell you right now. So, but yeah, it just made me think like that's the thing I have with dating apps. Like, I've been on them so long that I have finished all of the matches, and now I am starting over and rematching with the same guys. And a lot of them don't remember me.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Like, how disturbing that is. Like, how many 6'1" women are just prancing around Los Angeles that, like, you know, I lived here a long time and I've aged, so I get it, you know, it could have been, you know, 10 years past and whatever, but I'm like, how many of me are there?
Okay.
That's just like,
Oh my god.
and I just one. I'm just looking for one. Not looking for, like, you know, I'm Muslim, and so the men, they get 4 in our culture, but I only get 1, okay? I am just looking for the one. And that one must be someone who believes in the 3 Ps, which are protect, provide, then procreate, right? Like, that's the order they go in, right? But the guys that I'm meeting are really more interested in 3 different Ps, which are penis and pussy and pulling out.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest with you, pulling out is not going to get my bills paid, okay? And, you know, I know you guys are going to have your groans and everything here, but, like, ladies, if you are watching, any ladies listening, fastest way to get your bills paid, okay? This job thing for the birds, okay? I'm telling you right now, I have been working since I was 7, and I was born in the 70s. And what does that mean? It means I'm fucking tired, okay? I should have popped out some rich person's kid a long time ago, okay? But no, I wanted to work. Why? Because my people told me that I should have got married at 16. And I'm like, that can't be right. I should get at least a few more years, right? No, fucking 20 years later, I'm still working, okay? So, protect, provide, then procreate, okay? That's all I'm looking for, okay? And that's just simply because I only want to retire. That's all I care about now. And if you have been working as long as I have, you would feel the same way too. I will be on dates and just small whispers, just 401k. Condominiums. Stocks. Just subliminal. Just enough so then they might actually open their fucking wallets to me. Okay? Look, I do not care. Judge me all you want. Okay? Judge me all you want. But I missed the boat of popping out a kid for money. So now I only have to emotionally abuse people for money, okay? And it's honest work, okay? I think that, you know, if you can get that work, I would highly recommend it, you know? Nothing like telling a person what a piece of shit they are and getting paid for it. But no, really, it's very fulfilling, you know? But that's because it really has to come from like a real deep place. And for me, that would have to come from having lived in the Middle East for about a decade. And the things that you live through there, just as a woman, give you like real rage, you know? Mainly that they will kill you for having sex. Outside of marriage, of course, because if you're married, it's all good, right? But kill you for having sex. And me, being the intelligent woman that I am, thought, this is a great idea. And so I lost my virginity to an Egyptian DJ who was hung like Seabiscuit and thought that I could like ride him off into the sunset or something. But no. They caught me and
That's crazy.
I had to go to the American Embassy and I am now back here and being rejected on dating apps. Because I rejected arranged marriage, right? And meanwhile, you guys over here are now obsessed with arranged marriage. I have never seen so many, like, they have TV shows now, like Married at First Sight, Love is Blind. Like, they have Married at First Sight in like 4 countries now. And none of them are the Middle East. Okay? Like, this fucks with my head so much because I'm like, women's power and we should have the right to choose and everything. And you guys are just like, no, you know what? Just assign somebody to me. I'll be good. But, like, for me, my show wouldn't have been as great as Love is Blind or as glamorous as any of those shows. My show would have been more like 90 Day Fiancé because I had men showing up to trade 3 goats for a green card.
Fair trade.
Listen, my dad, who is just, you know, the greatest, my dad said, hey, no less than 10 guys, okay? This one eats a lot. It's gonna be expensive, okay? But like, I still think, why is everybody here obsessed with arranged marriage? And I think it's because, like me, you guys have spent enough time on the dating apps and have not had success. And now we're just like, hey, just take my information and just reply back when you find somebody for me. And so that's my request now. If you know anybody that is looking for a wife, please find me on TikTok, Instagram, and Cash App at the Atlanta Sala with an H. Thank you. Have a good day.
Procreate is important, is as important as penetrate. You have to have that in there. You know, it's not the size of the ship, it's the motion of the ocean, but penetration would be nice, right? In the words of Lee Shirillo. So it's not that I'm doing this, but if you have it in your head, I have to do it when it's in your head. And, you know, in your culture, if you get busted, you kind of come and go at the same time.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, come and go.
Oh, yeah.
Boom, boom. I know it's a little hacky, but it's nice enough to be clean. Where, you know, we can also talk about that later because you have a lot of funny stuff here. And I tell you something. I've got this guy in my head. I don't know why, but I think about him a lot. And hopefully, I don't think about him at Passover because then I'll get it confused and it'll rhyme with yeast. So let's give it up for Phil Keith. Let's do it. Come on. Bill was here for the first exciting night. We were drawing guns out here. You're so crazy. I love it. Give it up.
How you guys doing? I'm an Egyptian DJ. Got the fattest cock anyone's ever seen.
Do you have money?
No. Quite broke. But laughter's the best medicine, right? Let's see, what do I got? I'm on a break with my girlfriend right now. It's a break that I initiated. Thank you, sir. The reason I mentioned that, I love how someone said, of course. Well, absolutely. It wasn't hurt. Well, that hurt. So I'm going to change the material up a little bit here. Let's see. Anyway, I'm on a break with my girlfriend, and again, another clap. And I'm sitting here masturbating daily. It's not going well, you know, because I was a very macho man when I said we're on a break. I said, listen, I've got some stuff I gotta do. You're distracting me. And she's like, oh my God. Okay. And like 2 days later, I was watching some pretty graphic porn. Anyway, moving on. What do I got? The first time I was here, I nearly got shot. You like that one?
Oh my God, yeah.
Fucking one of the best stories of all time. I'm from Boston. Go Celtics, right? Sorry about your Lakers. So sad. Anyway, I nearly got shot. Apparently someone was trying to steal a car. Something like that. Yeah. It's fucking nuts. So I come up here. I think it's my first big stand-up show in Hollywood. I'm gonna be the biggest star. And like right before I showed up, it's like, get down! okay? You like jokes?
Just needs a kill.
Oh no.
Fucking crazy, right? Anyway, what are we doing? Porn? What else do I got for you? People think I look like a fat Ricky Martin. I don't really see it.
You do.
Oh my God, you are fat. And Mexican and a pop star.
Hell yeah.
Living La Vida Loca. Give me a large fry. I had a phone. So I thought this was pretty funny, my fellow comedians. I had asked ChatGPT to write me some stand-up material. Now this is all real. ChatGPT, write me a stand-up bit about Joe Biden being conflicted by approving of today's woke culture due to his political party, but disapproving of it because of his old age and what he was raised to believe is right and wrong. I was really high. And he writes, or she, "Hey there, folks. So have you heard about our president, Joe Biden? Yeah, he's got a bit of a dilemma going on right now. You see, he's part of the Democratic Party, which is all about being woke and politically correct, but at the same time, he's an old guy who was raised with a different set of values." Wait for applause. I mean, can you imagine poor Joe trying to navigate through this woke culture? He's probably thinking to himself, back in my day, we didn't have all of these genders, pronouns, and trigger warnings. We just dealt with things as they were. But then he looks at his party and they're all like, no, Joe, you gotta be sensitive and respectful to everybody's feelings. It's like he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. On one hand, he's got his body telling him to embrace the woke culture, but on the other hand, his age and upbringing are telling him, this is where I lose.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
No, this is where I was like, Chappie, I've been doing stand-up for about a year, and
You're right.
it ain't going too well. I did one about Charmin bears, so let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Write me a stand-up joke about 9/11. No, excuse me, Jesus Christ. A 911 domestic call from the Charmin Bears family. Look how 9/11 slipped their white privilege. What are you going to do? Sure, here's a political stand-up joke on that topic. So I heard the Charmin Bears... So I heard the Charmin Bear family had to call 911 the other day because they were having some serious domestic issues. I mean, who knew that living with a family of bears could be so messy? I can just imagine the scene. Mama Bear is all like, Papa Bear, you left the toilet seat up again. And Papa Bear is like, but honey, I'm a bear, and I can't even sit on the toilet properly. And then Baby Bear is in the corner crying and crushing a roll of toilet paper. Like, why can't we just use the seat up again? So I'm going to be on Comedy Central next week. And he goes, and then the operator picks up the phone. It's like 911, what's your emergency? There I go again. Someone call Rockefeller. And the operator picks up the phone. It's like 911, what's your emergency? And Mama Bear's like, yes, we need some backup. Papa Bear is being a real grizzly bear today. And the operator's like, man, this is for emergencies only. We can't send the SWAT team every time your husband forgets to flush. He got me back on that one. But you know what they say. When you gotta go, you gotta go. And when the Charmin Bear family has a domestic dispute, they call them the big guns. I just thought I'd share that with you. So AI's going to take over. I mean, obviously the guy knows what's going on. What else do I got? I did the fat Ricky Martin bit, right?
Yeah.
That one kills.
You gotta do more on that, though, dude. Come on.
I mean,
work it. You gotta say it. You have.
Well, I'll tell you the story. What happened was I was doing my laundry, and I go and because I paid the people to fold and clean it. which is never a fun conversation anyway. And then I remember she didn't even, no hesitation, she goes, "You look like fat Ricky Martin, you know that?"
Oh my God.
So I didn't really know that at all. She goes, "No, you look like fat Ricky Martin. I just thought I'd let you know." Anyway, living La Vida Loca, things are great. I guess my time's up. Great to, it's not up?
No. No, keep going.
All right.
You. I was just about to give you 2.
2 minutes.
Woo.
All right. I used to work at Starbucks, and they use nitrous to make the whipped cream. So I do a bunch of whippets. And naturally, right? And the first time I remember this really hot chick. She was like 26, and I was like 19, and she was like, "Do you do whippets?" I'm like, "All the time." Never get one ever. We do impressions, you know, screaming out drinks. Christopher Walken, like, "I got a caramel macchiato for Bill." "I got a latte for Steve. It's fucking crazy." Barack Obama, "I got a latte for Bill." Michelle, what else I got? Well, Bill Clinton is just Obama, but white and quieter. I did not have sex with that women. Hey, here's another one, random. I was in rehab. Imagine that. There's this guy from Texas, and he had the most positive outlook on life. So anything you would say, he literally was Hank Hill. So, "Well, I remember when," he was one of those guys. So like, you could be like you could like throw him anything. Be like 9/11. Wow, here I go again. I know I got a problem. "Well, at least those pesky towers are out of the way to see that great sunshine." Oh, so sorry for anyone affected in that horrible tragedy. There's the light, thank Christ. See you later. You can find me. My name is Phil Keast, PDKEAST, spelling. Instagram.
Oh, really? World Trade Towers will live forever. On my back, they will live forever. Can you imagine if I was wearing a Rolling Stones thing?
Oh shit.
But Jack is crazy.
I know, geez, look, I didn't know.
I want you to look up a writer by the name of Larry Amorose, who's also a comedian.
Okay.
Take a look at him. Fantastic. And you have so much, and you need, I mean, this is not a note, not tonight, guys. I'm not doing no free shit. I'm just telling you that if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. If somebody says you like a fat Ricky Martin, you're gonna be like, "Wey, yo quiero un cortito inside out, living la vida loca." Like, do it and shake your titties too. Be like, like you show people you do it. Go all the way. If you're gonna do it, go all the way. You know what I mean? You're gonna be at Chicana, like, "Hey man, I say, you know, whatever it is, just commit."
I will.
And then you will go so far with that. And when you get uncomfortable and things like that happen, like the 9/11, 7/11, it's terrible when it happens. But you know what? You have to make light of it in a way that's just not going to not insult, but like scare people into thinking that you don't have empathy, because you do, and we love you.
Oh, well, thank you. I absolutely.
Right, you know what I mean? Right? You feel the love. And so I'm going to tell you where else you feel the love. I'm not here all the time because I can't be, because nobody will make a clone. They just won't do me that favor. I need a wife. I'd like somebody to cook for me, do my laundry, and come and open my studio and scare away the bums in the morning, but I don't have all that. But yet, that's true. But the good Lord graced me with a beautiful, beautiful individual in heart, soul, mind, body, everything, who's helped me, and she's going to be leaving me in a few months, and I'm not going to cry. I want you to give your attention, please, to the one and only Monica with a K. Monica! There you go. I haven't seen you. It's been like an hour.
Okay, guys. Guys, can we just take 1 second to briefly contemplate the flagrant nudity that was the Charmin Ultra Soft commercials?
Oh, holy
Right.
crap.
That was the first time I ever saw a bare ass on television. Thanks, Phil. I've been a bit out of the comedy game because I was sick all of last week. I put that on my Instagram story, then it got viral. It was one of those weeks where you were just like sitting in your room, staring at the wall, hacking phlegm into your sink, and you're like, how did my nose hair get in there? I was taking very bad care of myself. I had to consistently remind myself, Monica, carrot cake is not a vegetable. Neither is matcha, even if it's green. I used to see a nutritionist. My nutritionist told me I needed to eat more high volume foods, so I ate a loudspeaker. That's why I'm sensing good vibrations in this room. Or in here. I'm not really sure. I got into like such a low place that I was sitting in my bed and I watched the entire 50 Shades of Grey movie. And I just wanted to say that film really puts the DSM in BDSM. There's a lot of weird mental health. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, guys. Give it up for May is Mental Health Awareness, as every soul-sucking corporation loves to remind you. I was listening to a radio ad on the train coming here, and it was from the LA Department of Mental Health, and it was like, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and the best thing we can do is talk about it, because when we talk about it, we can fix it. And that's so interesting to me. It's so interesting to me because mental illness is the only family of conditions where talking about the illness itself is an evidence-based practice towards its cure, right? I wish that applied to other conditions, like strep throat. Because chances are, if you're talking about your strep throat, you're making your strep throat worse. Oh, God. Like, I get it here, like, laughter is the best medicine. Like, not when you have strep throat, guys. I'm gonna give Lenny a second.
This guy loves strep throat.
I don't think that's what strep throat is. But yeah, no, I love stand-up. I love being back here. You know, I had to go 7 days without telling a joke to somebody. You know how painful that is for me? It was terrible. And now I'm back here. I love stand-up. I love comedy. It's just this beautiful melting pot of stories and pot. Lenny, are you okay? We come up here. I've never had this one laugh this much at what I say.
It is May, after all.
We come up here, we're all comics here. We come up here, we share our stories, we share our bits, we make these memories just so that one day, 5 years later, we can look back on this day, on these jokes, on the laughter we create here and put it into a podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
That's comedy.
That's the formula, yeah.
See, stand-up, this is the asthma attack you never knew you needed.
Okay.
Which is coincidentally the slogan for Marlboro cigarettes. It's every comedian's dream to achieve financial stability through comedy, right? That's the ultimate end game. And that's really hard because comedy fundamentally is a very unstable art form, right? It's all about tension, release, tension, release. It's like blowing up a balloon super, super big and then letting it go so it makes that squiggly fart noise into the distance. Like, trying to achieve stability through comedy is like trying to build the Golden Gate Bridge, but exclusively through Nature Valley biscuits. But yeah, I've been getting more into the comedy game. It's been super fun. I've been doing more shows too. I recently did a show at the Sunset Rooftop, which was super fun.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I'd never been to a hookah bar before, so I was like, what's that lamppost with an erection? It's very fun. I was also, we were supposed to have this show at this studio that was a show about menstrual advocacy with a local nonprofit that's one of its chapters is based in San Francisco. Unfortunately, it had to get canceled because some of the performers had COVID. But it was to raise awareness about issues surrounding menstruation. There are a lot of issues surrounding menstruation, a lot of that that particularly affects marginalized communities, right? I wanted to talk about a particular marginalized community that's disproportionately affected by issues surrounding menstruation. Those are, of course, astronauts. One guy once told me that women shouldn't be in space because if they got their periods, they would go upwards.
Oh, shit.
Like a lava lamp. Just wanted to inform the masses that that's not the case. That's not what happens, guys. My girlfriend's in the audience.
Astronaut?
Yeah, MJ is an astronaut. Just don't know yet. Anyways, but yeah, we met on Hinge. Sometimes, though, I do wish that I'd used one of those niche dating apps like Farmers Only, just for shits and giggles, or its more explicit variant called Only Farms. I've been doing a lot of research about farmers, actually. There are about 3 million farmers in America. There are about 250,000 people who help out those farmers. They're called pharmacists.
That's great.
Farmers have a very important job, right? Because for all their crops, they have to be a parent and a legal guardian. Farmers is also the name of an insurance company. My uncle actually used to work there. So you could say he was the original farmer's marketer. So a little bit more about me. When I was 12 years old, I was put on as my middle school starter for their sourdough.
Oh shit.
For 4 months, I was the sole breadwinner of my family. No, I'm kidding. I played volleyball in middle school. Any people play volleyball here? Awesome. Yeah, partly for the exercise, partly because, like, tall women. Anyways. But yeah, I love volleyball. I love volleyball. It's also a very vocal sport, and I like talking. It's what I'm doing here. It's like if you ever watched a volleyball game, it's like that one scene in Finding Nemo with all the pelicans that are just like, mine, 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 mine. And then there's that one Australian pelican in the corner that's just like, everybody just shut up. I can't do an Australian accent. And I'm like, nobody asked you. You didgeridoo douchebag.
Excellent.
But yeah, I played volleyball in middle school. My position was bench warmer. Me and the other Indian girl on our team. And that joke would be really racist if it were not for the fact that both of us were really shitty at volleyball. Like, I was bad. Like, I was like nothing but net, but for like volleyball. Just not what you want. See, that's the issue. That's the issue with the like improvements in South Asian representation. Is like I can no longer use racism to justify my genuine lack of talent. My name is Monica. Thank you guys for seeing such a great audience. Please find me on Instagram at Monica Nerd. That's Monica_Nerd_. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ah, that's
brilliant. I got something to add to that. Let me think about it. But here we are. Once again, what's going on? Is this a kindergarten class? Maron.
Maron. Hey, I'm a kindergartner. What you doing?
Let me tell you something. Where I went to school, they would, and it was a Catholic school, and they were smoking in the class, okay? That's how fucking Irish they were and crazy. I couldn't believe it. I said to Mrs. Johnson, I said, whenever the nuns walked out, she'd light up, and I said, Mrs. Johnson, I said, my grandmother taught me that it's not nice for a lady to smoke, and they shouldn't smoke outside in public. And she said, I hope your grandmother also taught you to mind your own damn business. And to tell a child that is just shocking. Because you never know what can come out of people's mouth, you know? You never know what they see. But we do want to know a little bit about the comedy of Lenny McKenzie.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Oh,
There he is.
yeah.
The guy.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I want to start a YouTube channel for ISIS. I feel like it'd really blow up. This is a fucking weird audience, bro. Who the fuck is this? What's up?
What's up, motherfucker?
Oh.
Kiss.
Huh?
What?
This man has a fantasy that I do not want to fulfill. Is this your friend or something? No. Yeah. Okay.
Soon to be all of them.
I like this guy. I thought I looked like a school shooter. No, I love you, bro. It's all love. It's all love. Yeah, just don't shoot me.
You got the school shooter laugh though. For real.
I do.
That's the thing?
Oh. Who the fuck is it? Oh, it's Dante. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's Dante, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Let's go, Dante.
Right.
And Phyllis Diller. And love the drugs, kids. And what's up? I just graduated high school recently.
Yeah. Diploma.
Oh yeah. You guys remember Dare?
Yeah.
You guys remember Dare from high school?
Yeah, punk ass lion.
Yeah, those fucking bunch of cunts. Those fucking unsuccessful bunch of cunts. Here's the thing, if I was gonna scare a kid off drugs, I would not bring him to Dare. You know where I'd bring him? Any open mic in America.
I'll do
it. I was a stupid kid growing up. I mean, I'm stupid now, but like I was really fucking stupid. My mom never taught me anything. God damn it. Defund the police. Defund the police. It really is my fucking mom. You know, she tried to throw me in jail because she heard one of my jokes and she thought I was a school shooter. She always thought I had a gun in the house.
Mike.
Oh shit.
it.
That's cool.
I'm suspecting all over it.
What? I'm good.
Right.
All this. I'm gonna sit down though.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to wash my dick until I was like almost 16. That's true, bro. That's 100% true. I was raised by a woman. Like I didn't even know you could wash a penis, bro. Like she didn't know how to teach me that. But the shit used to hurt. But my mom never taught me anything. It's like I was a really fucking stupid kid. Like growing up, I used to think that Muslim women were ninjas. You know what I mean? I didn't know any better. You know, I was 6. Like I'd just see a woman in a burqa and I'd be like.
funny. Man.
That's fucking incredible.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, you gotta teach your kids shit about the world. Don't. I don't know if incredible is the right word. But yeah, I've been scared to use the airport ever since. My mom was confused by that shit too, cause I was like, "Mommy, I'm scared of the lady," and she's like, "Lenny, there's no reason to be scared of Muslims. We're not at an airport." It's like, "What's a Muslim, Mommy? I thought that was a ninja." She's, "No, Lenny, no. She's not black." Henry like that.
Fucking wild.
Yeah. I was debating. I'm like, that was kind of offensive already. Should I make it more offensive? And I was like, fuck it. Always. Yeah. I got a small dick. Like, no, it's fire though. It's fire, right? Cause I have big tits, right? like I have huge tits. So like I wanna like fuck a woman who like wants to fuck other women. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I kind of look like a lesbian. Oh shit! I feel like I kind of look like a lesbian. So I'm almost there. No, that's what I wish would happen. I have a fucking huge dick, and I just have like big tits and a big dick. So it's like nobody's happy with it. You know what I mean? Like I got the fucking Joey Diaz build. So I just got fucking tits and a dick. So I look like what lesbians feel like, and. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh
I don't have the coordination and I don't want to like fall off the stage, so I'll do it another time. No, I love you. I've done it before, like a lot. I'm not gonna take my dick out though. I know it's like I want to get a spool from YouTube. My titties are still good. Free the nipple. Free the nipple.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I like fucking homeless women.
Woo!
Yeah. I like fucking homeless women because I know they don't have to be home at a certain time.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, now you thought about it. Like, God, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I had a really weird childhood. My mother was a kindergarten teacher, and she still is. And my father was in jail, and is in jail. And worse still, they have the same reason. They both love kids. Yeah, fuck you all. Fuck you. All you fucking sensitive cunts. Drag queens, the drag queens. I love drag queens. They're entertainers like us, right?
Woo!
Yeah, they're always cool and shit. I would be terrified of one as a child though, cause like I didn't like makeup and shit. You know what I mean? Like I was scared of clowns and shit, and yes, I would have been fucking terrified by a drag queen as a kid. I think that's good though. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand why people have like the thing against the drag queens at the schools or whatever. You know what I mean? Because like, oh shit, fuck. Like a lot of those people are like the same people who are like, oh, kids are too soft, they need to be tougher, and like It's like, well, fucking make them tough by dealing with the drag queens or something. I don't know.
Hey, yo!
I don't remember where I was going with that shit. I just know I got 2 minutes left for some reason. I have more about. I think I'd be a great drag queen.
I agree. Yeah.
I know, man. I'd fucking kill that shit, bro. I don't like parents.
Yeah.
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 I don't like parents that like say, oh, it's fine to smoke around my kids. Then they fucking freak out when you whip out a crack pipe. Shit is the worst. Yeah. I had a lot of fun in high school. Mostly because I look like a school shooter.
Yeah.
When the principal thinks you're a school shooter, you own the fucking school, you know what I mean? I got to do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. He'd be like, "You're late today." I was like, "Am I?" Would you rather have one kid not be here or all of them?
Holy shit.
I have much darker jokes, Phil. This is like...
I love it, buddy. I love it.
Yeah, it's cool. I actually used to drive a Mustang in high school that my principal bought me. And I don't have it anymore though, because I got all fucked up because I was driving it one day and there was this huge fucking muddy puddle that was filled with fucking mud and horse shit and who the fuck knows what. So I swerved my car off the road and somebody's small child got in my way. I was like, "Oh shit, I might have to fucking swerve just so I don't hit this fucking kid," you know what I mean? When I tell you I was washing my car for hours that night, shit, I mean it. Because blood doesn't come out easily. Alright, okay. I feel uncomfortable around black people sometimes. Only when they serve chitlins. That didn't land as well as I wanted to. I see the light, Monica. I see the light. I need to do better sets. But thank you very much, everybody.
That was good. That was fantastic.
I know, but I forgot almost all of it.
That's because
anyways.
you were being organic and
Yeah, I'm
real.
good at that.
And that's the performing
Yeah, that
part
was good,
of
bro.
comedy.
Yeah. Yo, that's a nice pose. Freeze,
Say it
freeze,
one
freeze,
more
freeze,
time.
freeze.
Freeze. She has
Freeze.
Okay, he's got it.
Buzz.
Don't kill me.
There we go.
That's the school shooting.
I don't know.
The school filter.
Don't stop.
Photoshop a rifle in there.
That's still fantastic.
Thank you all. I love you all very much. I'm sorry for taking up all the time. Free the nipple. Thank you very much. Good night.
There you go. Give the nipple and give it to Punjabi.
What?
Whatever happened to her?
Oh, she tried to suck my dick once, and
Okay, well, you know
that
what?
thing? Yeah, I heard about
That thing.
God damn. The Punjabi girl,
Yeah.
the Punjabi Punani.
that. You showed, yeah, you showed her. pussy,
Yeah, the Punjabi showed it Punani. She's doing like modeling or something
She
now.
got drunk.
She has a nice car.
Still goes to Fanatics.
Thank God for that.
Well, I have to tell you something. If this is your first visit here at the LASC open mic, just know that you will be back, okay? Because you can ask Keith, like, you're gonna be like, what is happening? Like, what are they talking about? Someone's on stage. And this guy, if you don't pay attention, he's gonna have it out for you. All right, let's give it up for Lincoln. Let's do this.
I won't talk about it in the set though, right?
Do your set. That's what
Yeah, no, of course.
Comedy, give
What's
it
up, man? How you doing? Yeah, I know. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Thanks. Hey, thank you for the backup though, lads. I appreciate that, man. Anyone have some fucking amazing food recently? I did.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. What's like the best meal you had recently? Anyone?
K-barbecue.
K barbecue?
Lamb
Tikka
chops.
masala.
Yo, I went to this place Beyond Pies yesterday in Hollywood. Fucking unbelievable. It's like pizza. It was like $8 a slice, like, which is crazy. Like, I don't know. You're from New York. How much is like a slice in New York?
Like 4.
Right? I was thinking like way too much. Do you ever have one of those meals that's like you know is too expensive, but then you like take a bite and you're like, I get it. Like, I fucking get it. Like, I didn't want to admit it, but I was like, holy shit. You know, and it was one of those places where the chef, the guy who made the pizza, was also like the cashier when it was not like that would be working. And like after I like ate the meal, I was looking at him. You guys ever had a meal so good you feel like the chef owes you a cuddle afterwards?
Yeah.
I was like, motherfucker, you just rock my fucking world. Like, come over here, call me pretty, stroke my hair. Like, this was unfucking believable. I couldn't believe it. You know, like, literally, when afterwards he saw I enjoyed it so much, and I came up to him, you know, and he was like, oh, how was your meal? I was like, it was good. It was good. Because he fucking knew, man. Fucking destroyed me. It was amazing. I don't know, though. You guys see the billboard outside when you came in for The Little Mermaid?
Yeah.
Who's excited for that?
No.
Yeah, that's about what I expected. Okay, a little bit. Okay, got you. For Disney, another fucking Disney reboot. You know, I can't believe when that shit was announced how people treated it. I mean, you got grown-ass men complaining about The Little Mermaid, right? A Disney fucking princess. It was unbelievable. I'm sorry, I should have said it's a black Little Mermaid, that's why. But I actually think the black Little Mermaid, I think it's very fucking racist, honestly. Right? Like, black people swimming has long been an issue in the community, right? So you think this is good? We finally have some representation in swimming, right? The only thing is she got a tail. Right? Like, I guess only black people who can swim are in fairy tales. Like, this is some real fucking subtle racism from Disney right now. Like, my God, I can't fucking believe this shit. Right? Like, all these little black kids are gonna drop YMCA lessons and start getting fucking fins from Party City. This is fucking unbelievable, right? And maybe some motherfuckers looking here like, you're just finding racism where it's not. Okay, fair enough. There's another movie coming out around the same time. You guys know White Men Can't Jump? You know, that's another fucking reboot. I have not seen the film. I have not seen the film. I'd be surprised if that motherfucker had kangaroo legs at the end of the movie. I would be fucking surprised if he had kangaroo legs at the end of the movie. Right? It's unbelievable. And you're thinking that's it, right? It can't be worse. It can't be worse. But it gets worse. Disney gets even more into the racism, okay? They didn't even give an actual dog superpowers before he was able to dominate sports. Air Bud was just a dog, right? No super intelligence, no super speed from some radioactive waste, just a fucking golden retriever wiping the coal with those fucking white kids. So Disney is saying dolls can drop triple doubles, but we can't swim without built-in fins? Like, what the fuck? How does this... I can't believe this. No one's talking about this. It's unbelievable. What's most... I was thinking, like, next you're going to see a NASCAR movie and like an Asian dude wins, but finds out later there's nitrous in his tank. You're like... That one fucking sucks.
Yeah, the Air Bud was better.
Yeah, nitrous. That one fucking sucked. But, it's fucked up mostly because it's kids, right? Like, black kids are doing this too. And it's like, I found out about this organization that does something even worse to kids. I can't believe it. Have you guys heard of the Make-A-Wish Foundation?
Yeah.
Right?
Never.
Yo, I'm serious. Hear me out. From my understanding, the Make-A-Wish Foundation gives terminally ill children... All right, I'm going to restart because you guys are going too much. So the Make-A-Wish Foundation, okay? From my understanding, it gives terminally ill children like a big wish, right? Like they meet their favorite celebrity, or they go to Disney World, or they hang out with their favorite athlete. So they show them how amazing life is right before it ends. What the fuck kind of organization is this? I can't believe it's supposed to be a non-profit? What the fuck? Now the kid's really not gonna want to die. Like, are you serious?
Never stood a chance, bro.
I can't believe it. You told me this kid might meet LeBron James and then God? Like, this is unbelievable. Holy crap. Like, me personally, if I'm running the Make-A-Wish Foundation, I'll take a motherfucker to the DMV for like a day. Kid'll end chemo tomorrow. Be like, man, you know what? This life shit, it might not have been that good, honestly. Like, fuck it. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. That's a fucking Make-A-Wish Foundation, okay? I don't know. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I know you guys. Maybe I should have started out with Make-A-Wish, like that. I should just run straight into it. And I was thinking about slurs earlier. I don't know about you guys. I mean, how many black people got in there? We got two. What do you want your opinion on, like, this guy raising his hand? Hey, solidarity, brother. I feel you.
Yeah.
Be who you want to be. Oh, actually? Oh, damn. Did you check, or we're just assuming his word here? Did he bring the 23andMe certificate? I want to find out. Let's figure this out.
Prove it. Say the N-word.
Rachel.
No.
Oh, actually, wait. That's where I'm going. Wait. That's where I'm going.
No.
Black people in the room. Wait. Hey, people, this is my time. God damn it, this is my time. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, brother. So, black people in the room. What's your opinion on the N-word? How you feeling about that? Can people say the N-word? No. Like non-black people, right? I understand most. Sunda, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking y'all need to put that shit away.
Fair enough. Okay. See, me personally with the N-word, I'm okay with it depending on the context. You know what I'm saying? Like anyone, because like I'm like, if you're watching like LeBron James and you're white or something, I have no problem with you being like, man, that nigga can dunk. You know what I'm saying? Because that nigga can dunk. I'm serious. Like I have no problems with that because it's positive context. But it goes multiple ways. Right? Like if I'm watching Elton John, I'd be like, man, that faggot can really sing.
Jesus.
Like, damn. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It actually, I don't know. I'm not gonna. Yeah. Anyways, but okay. Keeping on slurs. Keeping on slurs. You know what slur I never understood?
What's that?
Gaylord. Is that an insult? I don't know. It's just what you are plus Lord, right? Like, which is also like, my God, it's like I'm saying to a dude who's where's my car.
You got that guy.
I'll take that laugh. Thanks, buddy. No, hey, one is fuck. I'll take one, baby, all day.
Hey, go back to the slurs.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Back to the squirrel.
I like this.
And also, can we talk about the white guy that said he's black and he can pull it up?
Yeah. Oh, did you actually pull up proof?
0.1% North African.
He's 2% milk.
Oh, North African.
North African. My eyes are
So it's like 0.5% African, really, with North Africa.
It's not enough.
Yeah, not enough. Anyways. Oh my God. Gaylord, okay? That's Gaylord, right? I never thought it was... You guys owe me like 2 minutes of time, I swear to God, but it's alright. No, but Gaylord, I never understood it, right? Like, how is that insulting? It's literally, you know what, I already fucking did the first part of the joke anyways. What the fuck do I have left to talk about? Okay, someone was talking about Biden earlier. Who was Chat GPT? Chat GPTing. Man, Ron DeSantis, he announced he was running today. If anyone who's up on politics, man, and we got, Sleepy Joe Biden going against him possibly, or Trump. I don't know about y'all. This nickname, Sleepy Joe Biden, I never understood it. I never got it. Like, someone tell me, when in society did we become anti-sleep?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers can't take naps? What the fuck is... I never understood this nickname. Holy shit. And you know what's really crazy? Conservatives, what do they always complain about on the left? How woke we are. So shut the fuck up about our sleepy president. Like... What the? Oh my God! It really is like, dude, where's my car? It's like, what the fuck? I don't understand. You want a sleepy president? You want a woke president? So shut the fuck up. It doesn't make any sense. And one last thing, someone's talking about fucking drag in school. I don't know if you know this. Florida is being very strict right now on LGBT content. They're trying to take it out of books. I guess they're trying to like prevent gay awakenings or something, which is just insane. And personally, I don't really understand why they would do that. It's not going to do anything. But strategically, if you were trying to prevent gay people in schools, how is high school wrestling not the first thing to go? Like, come on. I feel like that's just like, come on. Like, it's hard not to have a gay awakening when you got like a dick and balls in your face. Like, yeah, anyways. The Greeks invented that. They were the OGs, the original gays. All right. I just like to think. Yeah, TikTok, Lincoln.comedy. That's it, thank you.
Yeah. Lincoln.com.
You guys were a great audience, actually. That was fun. You guys were like, that was great.
I should bring you to New York, to the East Villages, hear that joke. Anyway, that would be really funny, but I gotta tell you something else that's funny, is that comedy is really for so many people, especially kids. So it's funny that he mentioned having one of our clients here who made it to Abbott Elementary, and it's like so cool to see a kid sit here and have to listen to all of our craziness. But what's even more important is that these kids have the right teachers and people behind them, and that's why I'm so proud to bring up my son, my other son. Since how many percents? I guess I have to multiply it. That's okay.
0.1%.
Let's bring up one of my sons, Brian Benson, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, he really is black.
Yeah. And you could tell.
Sliding.
Who's that? I get afro sometimes in my hair.
So like Inglewood.
Yes, but mostly white. So you got that here. Another white guy up on stage. We get a lot of those here. It's good. So you'll get variety in me. My name's Ryan. I have red hair. That's kind of the biggest thing. I'm not like Lenny. I've washed my penis before. What? It's good. Let's see. What? I'm an actor. Well, the coolest thing I did recently was I was in Night of the Living Dead remake. There's a remake, so I was a zombie. Pretty cool. Wow. Yeah. You just kind of now. And there was a guy who was one of the like they they always look for actors that are a bit like fat, have like a ponytail. And then like they look like someone you like in an apocalypse movie that has a shotgun. The shells across, so they got one of those guys, and it's his name's like Rob Van Dam, a professional wrestler. Rob Van Dam. He's he's aged not well, like a soggy wine. But it's like, you know, he's kind of, I think he's my, I look up to him now. He's been like, you know, Robert Downey Jr., Benedict Cumberbatch, all those people that you look up to. But like, I think, you know, when you're on set with someone new, you feel it. You know, he inspires me because, you know, he just stumbles around. He kind of like, they have to keep reminding him where to go. He gets the PA to bring him a dab pen, and he's just hitting him. And I'm like, and as I'm just like in like full blood, just everything. I'm like, Stizzy, yeah, good stuff. So, you know, I feel like that's how everyone, the more like you learn, everyone's using. And if they're not, they were using and they want to use. So everyone likes drugs here in LA. It's a good thing. In the weed industry and the acting industry are almost the same thing. All background actors also work at dispensaries, so it's kind of like the same funnel. And they're also high. They're smoking on set, but then they're trying to like get connections through people and like give their resume to people at the dispensary. So it's a lot of just weird stuff. So you know, I'm trying to make money. You know, I don't prostitute yet. We're keeping. Mom said no porn. Just said no porn. So that's the one thing. That's why I'm a performance artist, and you know, a little sex on the side. But as long as it's for, you know, that's just like a tip. They get it. It's not the main thing. You know, I'll do this. I'll talk for 10 minutes, but then I'll be over there giving hand jobs. But it's like, you know, but I'm not gonna just like. No one's gonna be able to show up and say hi afterwards. I'm not like that kind of guy. They need to stay for the 10 minutes.
How much?
You're here. It's 10 minutes. You can say it's 10 minutes. I'm not done yet. So if I end and go back, you'll have to like find me later.
Yeah.
But I'm not hard to find. You know, you just a little unzip and I'll be there. I'll be nearby. So yeah, as I'm saying, I need money. My dad's like, become a bartender and stuff, and I'm like, doesn't feel like it. They're all tall. It's annoying. Like, yeah, I've never been to like a bar, and I'm like, they're just like, they look up, they're all like, a lot taller than me. Or maybe it's just because I'm sitting down, or they got a level up, but they all like, I don't feel like I could. I feel like I would just be like right there at the fucking thing at the table. But then I'm kind of like, I don't like give off. I don't think you'd want to buy drugs from me, not alcohol. I think. Yes. Cause yeah, you see, so it's like I'm not. You want someone who's like a fuck me eyes. Like there's like it's either these new age like gastropub bars or Silver Lake coffee shops that have beautiful fucking like workers, and they just make you want to stay. It's like you could be the beautiful blue-eyed man. You could just be straight, but then like I have my straight friends. They're just like, what the. They're questioning it. So, you know, it's, you know, I'm not gay, but, you know, it's whatever. You got that? Sexuality is a construct that makes you just get hard. Because, you know, genitals, like, the penis, like, Lenny is probably the perfect woman, I'd say. Tits and dick, as you said. Perfect woman. That's what I'm saying. It's like, the dick, you know, it does stuff. You know, I'm not hating on vaginas. I enjoy them. But, like, you know, when you have a dick and an asshole, it's like you don't need, like, another one. I'm just, you know, Darwinism. Survival of the fittest, that's why, you know.
Shit. That's wild.
Yeah, I know. These are some big brain things. So, you know, I like to underwhelm you with my presence, but overwhelm you with my performance.
Yeah.
So
that's the way to do it.
Let's see. What else do I just write down? I'm just waiting for all these old comedians to die, so I can just pick up their scraps.
Yeah.
Thank you for your comedy service. Now rest in peace while I take your words. You're dead and not using them. You hated life anyway when you were alive. You're a comedian. You know.
Nice.
Yeah. Is it? This is a really deep question. You know, if you eat your own foreskin, is it cannibalism or incest?
Oh.
Indigestion.
Jeez. Indigestion.
Or pedophilia. Could be pedophilia. Pedophilia, yeah, no. These are big questions. Good questions, you know. Dense.
That was heavy.
You felt it. You felt the foreskin. You can chew it. Like it's. That's what people like. You bite it off. They didn't have knives back then. You just bite it off and you're good.
You should open with that one.
You weren't there. You see my foreskin come off? I did.
I've read Leviticus.
Yeah, I've never heard of a book. South Pasadena police. First to switch over to all Teslas.
Great segue.
This comes after they pledged to bring police brutality to net zero carbon emissions. Pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. And then, you know, I got Sunda over here. You know her? You like her? You guys like Sunda?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, she's okay.
She's the best. She's the best.
Yeah, she lets me come up here and talk, and I get to just tell you some random fucking fucked up shit, and it's great. But she gave me a diet Mountain Dew like last week.
I didn't know it was diet.
It's a fucking diet. It's not the Mountain Dew. You know, like it hurt. I'm not saying it hurt,
So
but
I'm allergic to it.
no, it you know, diet.
I hate
It's
it.
bad. But Mountain Dew good. I grew up on that, you know, redneck stuff. I now live in South Carolina, so I embrace it. I know, fuck my family. So it all goes together. But Mountain Dew, she didn't give it to me. I was pissed the whole time. Didn't drink. I took one sip to just seem like I was using it. Then I just threw it in my car, and it's still there. For about 2 weeks, just in there. But it kind of like, the feeling, you know, it's like, if you really like soda, and you're not like an alcoholic, so you like soda, then you're pretty much like, you don't like diet at this point. Like, you love the caffeine, your diet just tastes wrong. So it's pretty much the exact same thing as like if a pedophile gets tricked and they are fucking like a little person.
No.
It's like, it looks the same, but it tastes different. So I kind of feel the exact same thing. Am I right?
And I'm so sorry.
We got good people's on their phone, so it's all good. I make sure they're getting their texts in. I'd be on my phone too if I were you, but you know, I would look for more foreskin jokes to try to get it going. But I'm gonna end it now because I want to go and find some marijuana.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. My name's Ryan Benson. Ryan.Benson on Instagram if you want to just say hi. Give it. That's Ryan too, by the way.
Ryan.
He's also Ryan. He's pretty cool.
Ryan,
Thank you.
thank you for putting me out also. And thank you this one over here. And I haven't seen anybody in a month of Sundays. And it feels like it's just us. But it's not until you see the comedy of Henry Lazarus.
All right, good.
So, Phil, going back to the 9/11 thing, I think it's not that you're making 9/11 jokes. It's that you're from Boston and making 9/11 jokes. It just seems like you're rubbing it in. Like, oh, fucking 9/11, yeah? You see what happened in 2013? Only 2 people died. Fuck you. Yeah, what better? By the way, Heat 6. Heat 6 easy, okay? They're not going to win the next game in Boston.
Heat 5.
You think? I don't think they're going to win the next game in Boston. I think they have without Gabe Vincent, not going to happen, but game 6, you're done.
Newsflash, they're winning it all. You heard it here.
I don't watch basketball. I don't care. My family is Heat fans, so like I have to. I'm like obligated to be into it, sort of, when they do good. I don't know. It's whatever. I like the Rangers. They're out of the playoffs, so fuck that. Let's see, some women here. You've heard my pro women humor. You've heard my pro women. You have. Not gonna make the guest there. So today I'm gonna do my anti-women humor. Yeah. Instead of doing pro-choice bits, I'm gonna do pro-Tate.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys ever take Andrew Tate's advice?
Yes.
Yeah. I tried taking one of his pieces of advice because it didn't seem that bad. It was that it was at 1 a.m. when I'm talking to a girl. I don't tell her I'm going to sleep. I don't tell her I'm going to bed because that looks weak. You know, oh, I'm a baby who needs sleep. Oh, I'm going to bed. So I tell her I'm going to work. So I tried that and she was baffled. She pressed me. She was like, what are you working on? And I was like, comedy, you know, just I'm writing. I have to watch fucking reality TV and then think about things. Dumb whore. Like, females. I think if you call women females, it makes it very clear. That's just the easiest way to not ever get laid, is to call women females. I think it's also ideally makes it clear enough that I'm being sarcastic to say females, but who knows, man? Women, am I right? They're always like, oh man, if men had periods, there'd be a cure. Like, if women had ball sweat, we'd have a ball sack of some sort, you know? Like, we'd have something to deal with it, you know? They don't get it, right? Ryan gets it. Thanks, Ryan. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Holy shit.
Thanks, Phil. I don't know, Phil. I come here, I talk about many different women, and I never think that maybe I'm the problem in these relationships. Because I'm not. You're not. It's not me, okay?
It happens, Captain.
So, no, what's that look? How dare you? I'm gonna make... That's gonna make me sad.
It's gotta be the females.
It's the females. It's these... It's the women. Come in. Come in.
Come in.
I want to see a look.
Yeah, we're talking about... Lenny, what do you think about females?
I love females. What do you say?
Bro, what do you mean?
Fucking Jew.
I love females. Don't say that shit about me, bro. Don't say that shit about me, bro. What are you trying to imply?
Calling females you don't like.
What are you trying to imply?
No,
I don't know. Everyone was just giving me some applause for
You
that.
trying to say I'm gay?
No, you don't. You're too ugly to be.
Bro, the
gay.
Bible. The Bible. Lenny, the Bible tells.
I meant you're not fit enough.
Lenny,
I'm sorry.
the Bible tells me not to suck dick, so I don't. Okay, so I like women. Okay, it's not gay. Okay, it's not gay to think.
Reading the Bible is fucking.
Lenny, let me finish my fucking jokes.
I love you.
I was transitioning into a joke you've literally heard before. You could literally guess where I'm going with this.
I can't remember shit.
Yeah, I remember breakfast. They did.
I can't remember shit right now.
Bro, you've heard my joke about being gay so many times.
Go ahead. Go do it. You got it.
It's about how I am gay, and I'm just hiding it from everyone.
Oh.
Let's see. I was with a girl. I went to Stanford Law School a little while back.
Yep.
I know what you're thinking, like,
know why I
oh, sounds like she's smart, you know, but why is she hanging out with you? You know, take it with a little bit of a grain of sand.
Oh, shit.
No doubt.
Grain of salt, bro.
That might be the joke.
Giant trophy.
Wow, thank you. Lincoln, of all people, got it. Thank you. Wow.
Not even shooting everybody.
Well, no, I guess that, if anything, it makes more sense because Lincoln's just like, oh yeah, by the way that joke works, that instead of saying salt, he said sand. That's the punchline there. Nah, she had like a little thing of Socrates in her apartment, and I was like, man, fuck Socrates. He's a punk ass little bitch. Fuck that little pussy ass. She was like, what do you mean? Do you actually not like Socrates? Like that hurts. So obviously I had to get all Socratic on her. I was like, well, do you like Socrates?
Oh shit.
Answer a question with a question, you know. Should I like Socrates? I don't know. She was dumbfounded.
Oh shit.
Got it.
Dumbfound someone. This man dumbfounded. You ever fill the water bottle with lotion and tried to fuck it?
No.
He's lying.
Not this again.
He's lying. He's lying.
Hey, yo.
That's what I was thinking too. So last time I was here, Trevor was talking about fucking a water bottle with lotion filled inside of it.
Yeah.
And Trevor's pretty similar to you and me. You know, we're all like peas in a pod. And I will say, like a lot of times I'll be like watching stand up, and I can't relate to it. But Trevor talking about like filling a Gatorade bottle with lotion and fucking it, I was like, damn, that hits. That hits hard.
Broke man's flashlight.
Where does the lotion go?
That's what it was.
Chick,
No, it's like a 12
broke man's pussy.
Literally.
I can't do that. I think it's crooked as fuck. I have to piss like sideways. My dick is so.
He has two holes.
How did we wait, Lenny? How did you get to the topic of your penis?
Because I couldn't fit it in a water bottle.
Talk about
crooked.
Keep in mind, he's not saying he can't fit his dick in a water bottle because it's large. He is saying because it is so deformed from the years of smegma built up that he didn't know how to clean out.
Oh shit.
Get a spoon. Lenny's like Frank from Sunny. He has a fucking knife that he's using on his cock.
Oh shit.
Cock knife. Box skin.
Oh shit.
You get it. You get it.
I don't get it.
It's a deep cut.
It's a deep cut.
It's from Always Sunny.
Yeah. Best show ever.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it wasn't a good one though. I need to hit it like. All right, so anyone hear about Better Call Saul?
Yeah.
That was a good reaction. It's a good show. I've been watching it recently, and I think one thing you can notice is how even though it's a like partially satire, partially over exaggeration about lawyers, it still has affected how lawyers advertise. You know, like you fucking call Jacob with the same exact font that Saul uses. You know, and it's getting more extreme than that. It's getting to the point where like they're going on social media and you see a lawyer who's like posing with his client and he's like, this 20-year-old boy, how many felonies have you had in your life? 10. Yeah, he's had 10 felonies in his life, and I got you off for armed battery. This man is back on the streets. Thanks to me. Thanks to me, this man has gotten out of the death penalty. Call me for your legal needs.
That's good.
Henry Laz on Instagram. Keep going for Sunday. Thank you.
Yeah, you would say something like Jacobian Myers or something like that, and then throw in the 1-800, drop dead. Something like that. Or play dead. 1-800 play dead. Okay, so this has been a very eventful night, and I hope you had it. Did you get any pictures of us at all?
Yeah, you did.
I mean,
You get of me. He'll take photos of us after.
All right, we'll appreciate it, and we appreciate you being here, and we do appreciate audiences. Without audiences, we're not comedians. We're just crazy. So we do appreciate you all. Thank you for staying. And if people tell you you're funny, you probably are, but you won't know till you take it from the page to the stage. And we are now leaving this live stream. Find me on Sunday Live. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.